Welcome back to Adorable Living Spaces. You guys absolutely loved our first trip to the volunteer state, so today we are officially back with part 2. If you have been dreaming of escaping the crowded city, breathing in some fresh mountain air, and owning a massive piece of land without draining your entire bank account, you are in the exact right place. Today, we are counting down 5 incredibly cheap Tennessee farmhouses that come packed with acreage, rustic charm, and endless potential. From massive 30-acre wooded estates to completely off-grid survivalist retreats, we have found some truly wild deals hiding on the market right now. The Tennessee real estate market is full of hidden gems if you know exactly where to look, and we have done all the heavy lifting for you today. But remember, at these insanely low prices, they all come with a specific reality check that you absolutely need to know about. So, sit back, grab a notebook, and let's kick off the countdown with property number 5. Starting off our countdown at number 5, we are heading down to the quiet, peaceful town of Bethel Springs, Tennessee. This property drops onto the market with an asking price of $199,000. Now, that might sound just a little bit steep for this countdown, but wait until you see the sheer amount of land you get with it. This is a classic, traditional 1918 farmhouse that is absolutely bursting with original charm and historical character. You get a massive, welcoming front porch that is practically begging for a row of wooden rocking chairs, plus a beautiful screened-in side porch for those warm, breezy southern evenings. Inside the home, you will find original pine and hardwood flooring stretching throughout the large eat-in kitchen and the spacious main living areas. It feels like stepping back in time, but the real hero here is the massive property itself. You are getting a sprawling 30 acres of gorgeous wooded land. It comes complete with paved road frontage, a fully fenced yard for your animals, and a dedicated storage building out back. It is the ultimate private southern estate for anyone looking to stretch out. But here is the reality check you need to prepare for. A house that is well over a century old always needs a whole lot of love. The listing clearly states it needs some TLC to bring it back to its former glory. You are going to have to deal with cosmetic updates throughout the entire house. Furthermore, you will absolutely need to do a full, professional inspection on the private well water system and the aging septic tank before you even think about packing your bags and moving in. Moving right along to number 4, we are traveling deep into the dense, beautiful woods of Linden, Tennessee. If your ultimate dream is to completely unplug from modern society and live entirely off the land, this is exactly what you have been searching for. Priced at $189,900, this property isn't just a traditional home. It is a fully functioning off-grid survivalist homestead. You are getting an unbelievable 39.39 acres of incredibly fertile land. This massive tract features a beautiful paper pine forest, deep hardwood hollers, and an incredible underground spring system that naturally feeds the property. It is completely decked out with nearly 30 raised garden beds ready for planting, a functioning chicken coop, multiple outdoor storage sheds, and a full solar power setup featuring a massive inverter generator and a rainwater collection system. The main structure sitting on the property is a 2020 single-wide home that features incredibly spacious front and back wooden decks. But here is the major catch on this wild listing. The seller states the home is currently not habitable. It is essentially an off-grid shell that is going to require some serious, immediate work and heavy renovation to get it ready for safe, full-time living. You will need to bring your tool belt to finish out the interior space. But with almost 40 acres of pristine, untouched Tennessee wilderness, the massive plot of land alone makes this rugged project absolutely worth the price of admission for the right buyer who isn't afraid of hard work. Dropping significantly in price for number 3, we are heading over to the charming city of Dyersburg, Tennessee. We are looking at a massive price cut, down to just $79,900. While this property doesn't have the massive, sprawling acreage of the previous 2 homes on our list, it more than makes up for it in pure, historic southern charm and architectural character. Built all the way back in 1905, this single-family residence is a true local antique. It features a stunning, extra-wide covered front porch that spans the entire length of the house, and tall, classic windows that let in a ton of natural light all day day long. Inside, the space is surprisingly massive, offering a uniquely large upper and lower living area combined. You get a separate quiet den, a formal dining room, and 3 beautiful original fireplaces spread throughout the house to keep you warm in the winter. Sitting on just under half an acre, the lot is perfectly level, incredibly manageable, and surrounded by mature shade trees. But of course, there is a serious reality check. At under $80,000, this 1905 historic home is going to need a massive visual update. The interior is heavily dated. The old carpets need ripping out immediately, and you will need to thoroughly inspect the roof and the ancient foundation of a house this old. It will take a healthy budget to restore, but the original bones are absolutely fantastic. And with the right vision, this historic Dyersburg property could easily be transformed into a masterpiece. Coming in at number 2, we are heading out to the quiet, secluded town of Pinson, Tennessee. The asking price stays exactly the same at $79,900, but the entire vibe of the property changes completely. If the last house was a historic in-town project, this one is an absolute unrestricted woodland escape. You are getting a beautiful, highly versatile 5.02-acre tract of land that is tucked far away from the main roads for maximum peace and seclusion. The property features a really great mix of cleared green pasture and thick, dense woods, making it an absolute paradise for nature lovers, hikers, or serious hunters. It even features 2 small natural ponds that attract abundant local wildlife all year round. So, what is the catch with this incredibly cheap slice of nature? Well, there isn't actually a full residential house on the property yet. Instead, the land comes with a mini wooden hunting cabin that currently acts as a cozy base camp, plus a helpful storage shed and a few remaining solar panels. It is essentially a completely blank canvas for your imagination. Because it has 0 formal bathrooms and no main living structure, you will either need to use this strictly as an off-grid weekend recreation spot or be fully prepared to bring in contractors to build your absolute dream cabin right from scratch. It requires a lot of vision and planning, but if you have always wanted to design your own home on 5 acres of private Tennessee woodland, this is the perfect starting point. And finally, taking the crown as the absolute cheapest property on our entire list today, we are heading to Camden, Tennessee. Ladies and gentlemen, you can buy this incredible property right now for an unbelievably low asking price of just $69,000. Sitting just outside the city limits, this is a genuine, old-school 1950s log home surrounded by incredibly tall, mature trees and super quiet country roads. It features a great wooden deck attached to the back, real, thick log framing that gives it that classic cabin feel, and it sits on a fantastic, highly usable 0.91-acre county lot. It is the absolute definition of a cozy, rustic woodland retreat. But before you get too excited, pack up your bags and pull out your wallet. Here is the massive, final reality check for the day. This property is heavily listed by the agent as a handyman special. It is going to need a very significant amount of structural and cosmetic repair work, both inside and out. But the biggest catch of all, because of the rough condition of the home, the listing explicitly states that this property will absolutely not qualify for traditional bank financing. That means if you want to get your hands on this incredibly cheap, vintage log cabin, you are going to need to bring cold, hard cash directly to the closing table. For a flipper or an experienced builder with capital on hand, this is an incredible, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to rebuild a classic. And there you have it, 5 incredibly cheap Tennessee farmhouses and wild off-grid escapes, with some serious acreage attached. From the 30-acre wooded estate to the cheap log cabin cash-only special, which of these properties would you choose to buy and renovate? Let us know your favorite down in the comments below. We love hearing your thoughts and seeing which deals you guys like the most. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more hidden real estate gems, please hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Adorable Living Spaces so you never miss another crazy cheap property tour. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.